Now, some of us reconcile our checkbooks, like 3% of us. And to reconcile a checkbook means that you go at the end of the month and you take, here are all my deposits, and here are all my withdrawals, right? And what we do at the end of the month is go, I put this one in, and I put this one in, and I put this one in, and it came to, cha-ching, this particular sum. And you go over here and I say, I took this one out, and 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 I took this one out. And that's just McDonald's. Now let's go to Walmart. I took this one out, and I took this one out, and I took this one out. And we add all those together, and it's a certain sum. And then when we come to the end, according to the bank, to reconcile, this number is equal to that number. However, have you ever had an occasion in which when you did this math, you had to subtract this number from this number, and all of a sudden you had a negative number? Has that ever happened to anybody else? Now let me help you out. The only way to reconcile is you have to add more numbers over here. Because only when you add more numbers over here will that bring, and when that gets in, then we can erase this negative. That's how you reconcile a checkbook. Now, spiritually, we have been making withdrawal after withdrawal after withdrawal. Mistake, sin, error. And we look and say, how many deposits have we made? None. You want to know why? You say, well, no, I was a good person. I did this, I did that. First of all, our righteousness is as filthy rags to him. The best that we can do. So you say, I shouldn't do anything? No, you're missing the point. The issue is, God's not up there going, well, you know, I'd let you into heaven, but you know what tip? You used that curse word in 3rd grade, and that was just one too many. So go to hell. Ironically, that's what you said. No. That's just silly, isn't it? That we're going to add up what we did right and what we did wrong. Here's the deal. God recognized the fact that our withdrawals were so massive that they were literally infinite, and we were never going to be able to pay this. So God came over on this side, and instead of just adding, he put a huge old deposit on this side. And what that did is it didn't just reconcile the account. It added a bonus to our side. And we have now, let me give you one verse that we haven't read yet. You see, we read 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 20. Here's verse 21. For our sake, he made him to be sin who knew no sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. Our brokenness on this side, he said, you can't overcome this. Your debt is too big. So I will put a deposit in your account that will not only clear off all this debt, but what it will do is it will make you wealthy beyond measure. You will have the righteousness of my son. What he did here's the good news. You're not just getting your slate wiped clean. You are getting credit for every good thing that Jesus Christ ever did.